ladies and gentlemen, I see that we have the Torrent, so we are definitely going to repick here, see what we get. The Naga, all right. So, very excited to be the Naga. It's been a little bit since I think we've really played the Naga properly, so we're going to roll this dice, and that is going to be a 1. So that is Illidan. Illidan replaces Nesgentis, not a bad thing at all. We're about to signal it out to everybody, so here we are.
Hear me now, you trembling mortals.
And so, that's going to be kind of a priority. We've got to send good luck, have fun to everybody. 2 gold mines on this end, so we're going to have to really, really prioritize this, especially with the dwarves here. We have to kind of like bully them at least early. And we've got the undead. Been a long time since we've actually seen the undead, I think. And even longer since we've played them. I love the undead. You know, I know they're not necessarily the most powerful race right now, but my god, I just think they're a lot of fun. You just kind of get all your ghoulies and ghosties and goblins and just yeet them at the enemy. We love it. We love it. So, here we are. We are, it looks like, pushing relatively comfortably into the dwarves, which should be expected. I mean, we're fairly tanky. Unfortunately, the buy cooldown is a bummer, and the minus 10% hit points on buildings is devastating. But we're immediately going to be picking up some basic ancient masonry to hopefully, you know, counteract that. And luckily, we're not going to be, until they go tier 2 in us, it's not going to be immediately that we're going to be getting a ton of pressure from the sides. The Worgen, however, I am far more concerned about, just because, you know, they're the Worgen. They're miserable. They're tough to fight. And we just kind of have to prepare ourselves for that. And then we are going to have to be careful with these dwarves, just because they do have a tendency to kind of spiral out of control towards the end game. They're not nearly as imbalanced as the gnomes, but still not super fun to have to deal with, you know, my friends. So here we are, we're pushing in. It's going to give us some good information. Okay, so they've just been going into full damage. That's totally fine. How are the dwarves looking? All right, nothing major that we can see at the very least. Good. We're still really kind of just keeping them on the back foot here. We are going to be getting improved ancient masonry just because our coral blades are so cheap. We're going to be able to kind of pump those out relatively regularly, especially once we get a good economy going, which is exactly what we're doing. Okay, so 2 melee. Interesting. I don't really know where the rest of his money is gone. Yeah, alright. And how are we doing here? Still not much. Okay, but kind of the general damage upgrades is fine.
Research.
Okay, good. We picked that up. Time to get some basic coral blades. Alright, so he has gone tier 2 up here. So that means we're going to be able to go to tier 2 down here very quickly. Especially if he starts upgrading some other stuff, that means we're going to be able to hopefully kind of sneak in there. Okay, we got a little bit more damage here. That's good, good, good. We've got a good economy. We're going to give up the middle right now. The Worgen aren't going tier 2, so we don't have to go a tier 2 this soon to kind of respond to that. He has picked up magic, so we are going to start getting pushed back here pretty quickly. I think we might have actually just played against the undead last game. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Anyway, I'm sorry. One of the reasons why a video didn't come out today, and we're talking about Tuesday, was because I was lucky enough to be working background on a TV show with Tracy Morgan. So, I don't know if you guys know him, but 30 Rock, really, really lovely guy. So I was a little bit tired, and that was kind of like my entire day was spent doing that. So, you know, just kind of recovering, moving along, that type of stuff. So, I could punch through to the undead. That would be really nice for us. So hopefully that punches through. Okay, that's going to be fine. We're going to have to tier 1 it anyway. That's all right. 8, 7, come on, give me, there it is.
Upgrade.
Perfect. And then I would like to get some basic venom glands, just so we'll be able to defend just a little bit more. Actually, I think I'm just gonna hold on to the cash that I got. So we'll be able to send just a few units here, hit them in the back. Because 350, that's gonna be, oh, not quite. But it stuns for 8 seconds, so we're gonna be able to at least deal with this wave relatively comfortably. Good, good, good. 9, 8, 7, 6. Boop. 2, 1, 0. Wonderful. We love it when that happens. We're gonna get some basic coral scale. So we can give him a little bit more armor, make him a little bit more tanky. And once they are more tanky, then we can get a little more damage. Yeah, awesome, good, good, good. And here we are. So far, we're really just kind of chewing through here. The Iski Singer. Sky Singer. Sky Singer? I don't know. It's a good name. I like it. I can't pronounce it, but I think it's pretty cool. And so here we are. Ooh, he's still tier up. There goes the tier 2. Unfortunately, the spawn was right there, and I think he did spend a fair amount of money sending some units into us last time. So hopefully we'll be able to get some good damage here. Doesn't look like we'll be able to, but we got a tier 1 out, which is solid. We're just gonna try and muscle our way through. Yeah, so he's having to spend a significant amount of dosh on us. So that's good. And now we will probably just go tier 2 here. Because once again, I want to kind of give this to the dwarves, let them put kind of like that extra pressure on the undead. Yeah, they're 3 and 2. All right, so they're really starting to catch up in that sense. So we are gonna be picking up basic venom glands just so we can deal with this a little bit better. But luckily we're 3 and 1. They're 3 and 0, and their backline is non-existent. So we should actually be able to kind of push them out here, especially if we can keep upping our coral scales, because then we'll be able to go up this way. I'm hoping they don't pick this up just yet. That way we can kind of get a little bit more time to prep for that. We are going to be getting some improved coral scales. That poor zealot's just not ready. Alright, unfortunately we did pick it up a little sooner than I would like, but you know, they were gonna figure it out at some point. So, and here we are chewing through them again. We absolutely love to see this. We got a great spawn here. Well, actually, still very good, because we're going to be able to hold them off. Fantastic. I mean, just look at what we're kind of starting to build here. Not what I wanted, but it's fine. I really wanted some more just advanced coral scales. Alright, so now they're finally starting to upgrade their stuff. That's fine. But good, good, good. The more we can fight them, you know, slowly but surely, the better of a push that we're going to be able to get into them. Okay, so Witcher 1701 has captured a neutral building. I'm excited to see which one it is. We won't know for a long time. But good, good, good. Hopefully we'll be able to kind of hop in here. Nope, they got a great spawn. I'm letting them do what they got to do here. It's definitely a tier 1. Still Necropolis, still level 1. But that also means we will hopefully be able to get to Shrine of Jara tier 2 sooner. That way we can get Illidan out and really start getting his build going. Because you guys have seen the power of Illidan coming into us in other games. Like, he can really, really screw up my life. Yes, the Worgen and I have both kind of agreed, like, they seem very angry. We're gonna let them handle it. They're gonna figure it out, and we're gonna move on. Alright, so he has gone tier 2 with the Crypt Riders. I'm surprised his backline isn't getting more upgraded, but you know, we've all got different strategies. I'm sure there's some merit there.
Great finish.
Siren Song could be excellent. I think Naraki Overseer right away is probably the most helpful. Yeah. Frost Aura, I think, is just objectively the best of those options. I think it's just really good. What do I want to get here? Basic Arcane Magic is really tempting. I don't think we've got quite as much free time with it as we think we do. So I think with that we'll just get some more chitin scales, just to really make sure that our unit power remains dominant and remains kind of our big, strong point here. Because I really think that there's a chance for that, as well as since we are dealing with the undead, we're going to want to get Cleaving Attack. Cleaving Attack, and then once again, once we have the Corrosive Spit, AoE, 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 AoE for these more kind of hordish factions. That's what we have to do. Like, that's what we have to do. And what's great about this is that we've been really able to shut out the dwarves from getting any access at all to the gold mines. Like, of course they are going to be pushing us back now. Irritating, heartbreaking, soul-shattering, not the end. Alright, yeah, so there, I mean, it's a push and pull, push and pull, push and pull. This is gonna suck. This is really kind of gonna be a bummer to deal with. But we'll find a way, I'm sure. Tier 1 with some extra units on the side, probably all we're gonna need. I'm a little bit nervous. I want to save up for a hero against some of these guys. I'm tempted to. I don't think we can. I'd rather just go tier 2 here. Just so we can kind of pave the way, get Illidan ready to go in here, and just start dumping on experience. Just get all that EXP, baby. We're 3 and 4. That's still very average. Yeah, alright, so this is gonna take some effort to shut down. The middle's fine. This is also gonna take some effort to shut down. Because we're gonna send a hero at 1, and then I think we'll probably have to send the hero here. And it will probably be a Thissa. Illidan, probably Illidan. I think Illidan's probably the best choice. And since this has had less time to build up, I'm okay with tier 1ing this. Yeah, because we're able to keep their siege units at a relatively acceptable level. But am I actually going to be able to afford a hero here?
None may challenge me.
Challenge me. That's quite the voice you got there, my friend. But that's where you can see really the AoE really coming in to help us. Great, that Null Field actually super helpful against the Acolytes. Sending 2 more out, a Snapdragon. And then over here, we just gotta prep Unfortunately, they got a great spawn against us. Really, really good spawn. Void Phase, Void Feedback could be nice. Mana Tap also very important. Highborn Blood. Here, let's already get the defense going. Just gonna hit all of them. That's 8 seconds of quiet. Excellent, 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 excellent. Probably time for a tower upgrade since I'm nervous and I don't want to overshoot this defense. No, we're good. We got this. We totally got this. What am I even worried about, eh? Great. Illidan already has Blood Pact. That's excellent. 25% damage to Fascia and Fissa. They're okay. They're okay. We've got 1,000 gold. I do want to keep on spending. Oh, we do need to get basic arcane magic. Spells buff for 3 units. Sucks. I don't think it's really that helpful. But what is nice about it is that it does allow us to get to the good items. Arthas is taking a lot of damage, and we are kind of... Oh, beautiful. He's starting to... You can see the panic kind of just rise ever so slightly there. Great, we've got that going. Frankly, I think we're just going to go straight to the next level of it. Mild poison.
Research.
It's going to suck to deal with, though. Good lord, there's a lot of undead here.
Research.
Woo-wee! Alright.
An allied champion has fallen.
In the Lich King's name.
But maybe... No, he's... Yeah, my guys showed up just too late there. Alright, so... Improved arcane magic, and then we can get Athissa ready to go. They're 3 and 3, and we are 3 and 5. I like those odds, and then once this is going, then our next level is going to be the super helpful one. Ice Wall, I believe it is. Siren Song's also something we can pick up. It's essentially, this little episode here is essentially, this little interlude, this little part of the game is really just, hey, magic buffs. Nice. Nice, would love some good magic buffs, baby. And this is gonna be a nightmare. Boy, let me tell you, that's a lot of undead. My god, they just keep coming, 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 coming. Where's Arthas? Did Arthas get pulled away? Cause I would love it.
Research finished.
Yeah, if you did.
Research finished.
But the Tide Mistress should be able to handle this. Excellent. That's exactly what I was looking for, team. Beautiful, magnificent, little bit bullshit, but that's what we got in the survival chaos. And here we are, we're still pushing, that's what I'd love to see, really keeping up the pressure against the dwarf. I think we do want to go like tier 3 down at him. Really keep that pressure on and really make it just kind of unpleasant for him to exist near the Naga. So great, we've got that going, which is good. We're gonna keep upping the Highborn Blood. Siren, Gorgon, and Myrmidon. Those are exactly the people you kind of want to be buff and strong in your army.
Upgrade.
Ooh, Witcher's lost his upper barracks. Okay. Wish I hadn't clicked 1500 down here when I saw that. Because if Witcher's losing to the undead, then we really gotta start being mean to them. Because otherwise, they're gonna do some damage to us.
Show them no mercy.
Okay, so he just went tier 3. But will it be enough? We're doing a lot of damage. I think we got it. I think we got it. Yes! Oh my god, I can't believe we got it. Whew. We just snuck in there. Okay, incredible. So we are going to be getting Temple of Tides up there. And the gyrocopter's down here. That's fine. They've gone tier 3. Ooh, they both left. Okay. That's fair. This is ridiculous. The fact that I was able to pull that off. I cannot believe we were able to pick those barracks. Oh, Witcher's lost his fortress. They've left the game. Alright, so it's us against the comms, ladies and gentlemen. It's a shame, but that's kind of the life with pub games.
On our way.
But I feel like we earned this W here. I think we did do good work against it. We've got tier 3. We've got tier 3 coming into us down here, but we're gonna be okay. We've got Illidan. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now that everyone's here, bye-bye. So Illidan out here just to keep getting that experience going. Able to kill Sylvanas here quite comfortably, quite easily. 3-5. What are they looking like? 2-4. 5-4. Okay, so we do have to keep upping our damage a little bit here. I will get some more Highborn blood. Since the immediate undead menace has certainly taken kind of a blow into how actually menacing it is. Fantastic. This is a good little push going here. Storm Rage now has Mana Stone. Super effective against the undead and any just magic heavy races. Alright, so he had to have gone tier 4 into me here, so I have to definitely prep for that. But good. We've got a nice go at it here. Frankly, with Horde and Thornton, they have bought us some time, at the very least, to go tier 3 here. And kind of help counter the aggression of the Worgen from across the line. $1307, $1500. Good. And now Illidan's just gonna keep pushing, keep chewing through them. And now we're gonna hopefully start to be able to really kind of chew through and get some of this dank, nice, old undead money here. It looks like we should be able to do so. This will be an interesting defense here. Always interesting to see how kind of the comms react. Yeah, because as you can see, there's not nearly as much aggro juggling as there normally is. lot of good damage going in, though. A lot of good damage. We picked that up, which is excellent. I'm gonna be picking that up for sure. Because once again, if we can destroy any building, it's a victory. Whether that just be a turret, especially if it's a barracks, and especially if it's the fortress, like, in some crazy circumstances. I was gonna go tier 4 into them, but the fact that Brand's Bronzebeard is there, I don't want to feed Brand's Bronzebeard. So I think what we're gonna be doing here is probably saving up for tier 3. That way, once we get tier 3, we can also immediately go and get Ice Wall, which will really help against kind of the undead that are still holding out. Yeah, so there goes Illidan, but we were able to get a fair amount of damage on the workshop then. So we are going to be picking that up, because I do believe we should be able to get around 1,000 by the time they get back out. Yeah, with Arthas and Sylvanas. Worst comes to worst, we'll tier 2 again. I'd certainly rather not, if I'm being honest, but that's all part of it.
Upgrade finished.
Advanced Arcane Magic, super nice. Can't do it now. Here, luckily, Kel'Thuzad was pulled away, so that should be able to help us push through this. Just because we have a lot more units than they do, and we'll be able to go up there and hopefully pick that, which will give us 500, which gives us enough for Athissa. It looks like at the very least we'll have a good spawn for Athissa. Just gonna stun all of that while we're just kind of chewing through them here. Just make sure we got a good front line, we've got good back line. We just want good stuff, y'all. It's kind of all we're doing here. Improve kite to scale would be lovely. Looks like we are going to be chewing through their barracks. Excellent, excellent, excellent. All right, so we're doing all right. We're doing well here. Yeah, that's just a whole mess. Yeah, with the abomination there.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Oh, no, that's not great. Stop that. Go away. But Bran is super dead.
Research.
So, we'll be able to pick this up. And then I just want to see if I can do some, like, kind of cheeky, ultimate weapon plays. Kind of see what is around, shall we say. What's on the menu, boys? Yeah, because we're just going to keep slamming through them.
Research finished.
Yeah, so the Worgen got absolutely blown up, unfortunately. We are slowly but very surely going to be getting rid of the undead. The dwarves are still holding on, but we'll be able, you know, their days are numbered, I have to say. We're 6 and 6, they are also 6 and 6, totally fine. If we could just let the undead do their thing, I would be so happy. But unfortunately, we keep going in and screwing up their aggro, which means we just have to deal with them more and more and more. Cleaving attack, I mean, is definitely something we could have gotten earlier, but frankly, I think Corrosive Spit's just really good. I was gonna start talking about it, but I was just like, you know what, that's something I should do. still upgrading, baby. Oh, if this is like the one time I don't love it when heroes like pull back. Because normally I really enjoy it. Oh. And that's Highborn Blood, baby. Highborn Blood's what got that for us. Because that was that 4% extra spell damage resist is a game changer. Game changing every time. So great. Now we have crazy magic, which I love. Keep doing this. Yes, they're gone. We took out their fortress. We love everything that's happening right now. I think I'd rather. Let's just pile on
Upgrade
to the
finished.
dwarves. And it's a shame that the dwarves left because they still really had an opportunity here to turn things around. Once again, as always, I always, I never truly wish my competitors ill unless, they're being like salty assholes or just like being disrespectful to other players. But when it comes to legions and stuff like that, life happens. Not everyone wants to sit down for like a 30 to 40 minute to an hour to sometimes, you guys have seen some of my games with the Kyrian Horde, 2-hour games. But those are for like when you're playing against real experts, real guys who really know what they're doing. Which isn't always the case in terms of pub games. It's just the reality of it. And not everyone wants to sit through it, especially when, it seems like one player is really starting to kind of like spiral out of control. It's totally fair. So that was a long way of saying, like, I hope they're doing okay. I hope there's nothing too upsetting or too wrong. Like, because, it's been a rough year, and I just hope everyone's doing okay. Like, I'm not expecting anyone to do great. I'm not expecting anyone to be like, it was the best year of my life. And if it was, God bless. I'm so happy for you. Like, truly, I wish that was the case for more people. But I know for a lot of people that isn't the case. So, like, I just hope everyone's doing okay. Just okay. Sometimes okay is literally all we can do, all we can say, and all we can ask for. It's called surviving and thriving. You gotta survive first. Sometimes survival doesn't look a lot like thriving, so you gotta know that that's just fine at the same time. So here we are, between these two massive bushes, we're gonna be smashing them apart. I will be sending Queen Ashara down here when I have the chance to. Which should be in about 7 seconds. At the very least during the tick over. Yeah, there it is.
Kneel before your queen!
My son.
Yeah, and she's got a small little escort. We've got 2 of our waves here smashing into this. The undead should be vanishing. We should have exorcised them at this point. Boom, bada bing. We just need to get rid of that tower. But it looks like we are far more invested in wiping each other out. But no, the dwarves took it upon themselves. Lever Yellow has been defeated, and we are going to thank them for their stalwart work and good, solid work by wiping out every last remnant of the dwarf civilization in survival chaos. And that's exactly what I was worried about. The gunship was their state tier 4 upgrade. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this episode of Sergeant Neutral Plays Survival Chaos. I hope I didn't wax philosophical too much, but if you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. Don't hesitate to join that neutral army, and this is Sergeant Neutral, signing out.